All right, let's be honest. Waiting for an Australian EOI invitation feels a lot like watching paint dry. You submit everything, calculate your points 10 times, refresh skill select every hour, and nothing. Months go by, and still no golden email. But here's the thing. Not all Australian states are slow. Some are lightning fast, practically throwing invitations at skilled migrants, while others take their sweet time like they're auditioning for a slow-motion movie. So, in this video, we're breaking it down. The 5 fastest states for EOI selection this year, ranked from pretty quick to blink and you've got an invite. This isn't based on hype or hearsay. It's based on what's actually happening right now in 2025. State nomination trends, recent invitation timelines, and how competitive each region really is. Plus, we'll look at why some states are moving faster and what kind of candidates they're scooping up first. Let's jump straight in. Number 5. New South Wales. New South Wales rounds out the list, and while it's not lightning fast, it's too big to ignore. New South Wales doesn't publish a specific processing timeframe for its nominations. That's partly because it has multiple streams, offshore, onshore, regional, and targeted occupations, all handled differently. Migration agents and applicants report a wide range. Some get invites and decisions in under a month, while others wait several months. It's more about timing and quotas than system efficiency. New South Wales conducts periodic invitation rounds, and if your EOI aligns with their priority occupations, you can get picked relatively quickly. But there's also intense competition, especially for subclass 190 visa. So, while New South Wales has the infrastructure to be fast, its huge applicant pool slows things down. In short, New South Wales is the big player, efficient but unpredictable. Number 4. Tasmania. Tasmania has long been a favorite among applicants looking for a regional pathway, but this year hasn't been kind to its processing speed. According to Migration Tasmania's own updates, nomination places for this program year are fully used, and new ROI submissions are on hold. That means even if your application is decision-ready, you may have to wait until new allocations open. While there's no official 2 to 4 weeks figure here, migration agencies and applicants report nomination processing ranging from a few weeks to a few months, depending on when you applied and whether the state has allocation left. So, why keep Tasmania in the top 5 at all? Because even with delays, once they have allocation available, their case officers are known for being responsive and approachable, especially for regional applicants or graduates who already live and work in the state. Think of Tasmania as the state that moves fast when it has fuel in the tank. At the moment, it's running on empty, but historically, once allocations reopen, it picks up speed quickly. Number 3. Victoria. Victoria doesn't shout about speed, but it quietly gets the job done. According to Melbourne Portal, the average processing time for skilled visa nomination applications is around 20 business days, roughly 4 weeks. The reason Victoria runs smoothly is its structured ROI system. You first submit your ROI, wait for selection, and then, if invited, submit your actual nomination application. From that point, the 20 business days clock starts. But as always, the 20-day timeline doesn't cover the waiting time between submitting your ROI and getting the invitation to apply for nomination. That step is unpredictable, sometimes quick, sometimes months. So Victoria is efficient on the paperwork side, but selective on the invitation side. If your occupation matches what the state needs, particularly in health, education, tech, or engineering, your odds of being picked and processed quickly are strong. If not, you might wait in the ROI pool a while. In short, Victoria's nomination process is one of the cleanest, most predictable, and once you're invited, reliably fast. Number 2. Western Australia. Next up, the West. And no surprise here. Western Australia has quietly become one of the most organized migration offices in the country. Western Australia's general processing time for nomination applications is 4 weeks. That's about 28 working days, which for government speed is practically Formula One. Now, that figure only applies once your application is complete and decision-ready. If your documents are missing or unclear, you'll lose that fast-track advantage. Applicants on forums and migration blogs have backed this up. Plenty of people report decisions landing between 4 and 6 weeks, depending on their occupation and whether they're onshore. But there's a catch. As of July 2025, Western Australia has officially paused its state-nominated migration program while waiting for new allocations. That means new applications might not even start processing until allocations reopen. So, for now, Western Australia holds the silver medal, but depending on how long that pause lasts, it could drop a spot later this year. Still, if you're already in the system, Western Australia remains one of the most responsive states in Australia. Number 1. South Australia. If there's one state that's turned efficiency into a marketing slogan this year, it's South Australia. Officially, South Australia's Migration Department says its nomination processing time is 2 to 8 weeks for both the subclass 190 and 491 visas. Even better, South Australia is among the few states that actually publishes its processing times and updates them regularly. Now, what does that look like in practice? Well, many migration agents report that onshore applicants with complete decision-ready documents are often getting results near the 2 to 4 weeks. Offshore applicants, or those in lower priority occupations, may hover closer to 8 weeks. Another reason South Australia stays fast is that it manages its own registration of interest system. That means the state can invite directly from its pool whenever it wants, without waiting for national rounds. In other words, South Australia isn't just fast because it's efficient, it's fast because it's flexible. So, if you're looking for a state that actually moves, South Australia is the current front-runner. Why some states move faster? Now you might be wondering, why do some states zip through EOIs while others crawl? It all comes down to demand, resources, and policy flexibility. States that desperately need workers, like Western Australia and South Australia, invest in digital systems and simplify their nomination rules. States that are more popular, like New South Wales, can afford to take their time because they're flooded with applicants. In short, the smaller and hungrier the state, the faster they move. It wouldn't be fair not to mention the elephants in the room. New South Wales, for example, is still the slowest this year. It's huge, competitive, and bureaucratic. Invitations there can take 4 to 6 months, if they come at all. New South Wales wants the cream of the crop, which means higher points, stricter requirements, and slower decisions. So, while Sydney might sound exciting, the wait time definitely isn't. If speed is what you're after this year, Western Australia and South Australia are your best bets. They're delivering invitations faster than ever before. But remember, speed isn't everything. Choose the state that actually fits your occupation, experience, and lifestyle goals.